Hello, welcome back to another FPL video. I hope everyone is doing well. We've just finished game week 28, and I mean, just about sums up that game week. Well, game week 29 is around the corner, and with a few injuries and just, the amount of teams that are playing, only 8 teams that are playing, there's a lot to discuss for this game week. So today we're going to be taking a look at how the team lines up and potential transfers ahead of game week 29. If you are new around here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for daily FPL content. Hit the like button if you do enjoy the video, and let's get straight on into this one. So, firstly, a quick look back to game week 28, and it was basically just a summing up, really, of how this season has been. John Stones once again doing John Stones thing and putting me in the absolute mud. With the game week average being 33, I'm actually filming this on the Monday night, so that should go up after Salah probably goes and scores a hat trick. Game week points, I got 33, which, bang on the average, or which will end up being below the average, was a red arrow down to 430k with an overall points now of 1730. Obviously, I'm still holding on to that kind of outside chance of maybe a finish around the top 100k. I think I've kind of all but given up the hope of getting into the top 100k, but I guess getting maybe around the kind of 100 to 200k isn't too far off, so I'm still hoping for that. In terms of my team for this week, as you can see right there, the team is looking pretty dire for this week. We've got Martinez and Dallas at the back, and at the minute, those are the only 2 defenders that I have playing for this game week. But surprisingly so, I do have a benching headache. Weirdly enough, for this game week, I've got a benching headache because I have to decide who to play, Martinez or Leno. Now, I'm leaning towards Leno because I do think that Spurs will score against Aston Villa, although they didn't look particularly great in that Arsenal game. Aston Villa have been defending very well, or they've been getting saved a lot, actually. Their expected goals conceded is a lot higher than I thought. I think Martinez has just been pulling out some worldy saves. And I mean, that's what gets him the points. So I think for me, Martinez would play if, I was trying to be risk averse and just the overall rank would not drop as much if I played Martinez and he played well. But if Martinez doesn't play well, then Leno could be a nice little differential. Very glad to own Dallas against Fulham. Could easily go and get himself some kind of attack in return. Hopefully can get a clean sheet against a Fulham side who can't really score. They're okay defensively, but they can't really put the ball in the back of the net. Then taking a look at the midfield, we've got Sonny Boy who picked up an injury. That was absolutely gutting to see. Not only did he get 1 point in the game week 28, but now he's very likely to miss this Aston Villa game, which is very unfortunate. We've also got Rafinha there playing against Fulham. Hopefully he can do something. He's been looking really, really sharp of late. Against Chelsea and against West Ham, he should have had goals in both. Unfortunate not to get goals in either, but playing against Fulham, hopefully he can pick up some kind of attacking returns. Then we've got Jesse Lingard as well, playing against Arsenal. Now, he has got 5 attacking returns, or at least, no, he's got more than 5 attacking returns. He has only blanked once in the 6 games that he has played for West Ham, so I think he is a really, really solid option going into this Arsenal fixture, and I'm very, very happy to own him at 6 million. Taking a look on at the attack, we've got Watkins, Kane and Bamford. Now, Bamford obviously did pick up a bit of an injury against Chelsea. I do think it was just a dead leg, and hopefully he will be back for this game. I've not really got any kind of intention of transferring him out because, the likelihood is he will just miss this game. Then we've got kind of like a 2-3 week period whereby he can recover and then comes back to play against Sheffield. So I definitely personally am not going to be transferring him out of the team unless we get news that it is some kind of like very long-term sustained injury. If it's going to be out for kind of at least 6 weeks, then he would definitely be taken. Then he will definitely be out for me, as I would not be playing him past game week 30. We've got Harry Kane, who's got the armband. I think it's a pretty simple choice for me, considering the rest of my options. I do have the vice on Rafinha there as well. Now, if you really wanted to go for a punt, Rafinha could be the guy to go for, because I do think he's got decent kind of potential for this game. But for me, the armband has to go on Harry Kane. Against Villa, as I say, whose expected goals conceded is actually quite high. We've got Ollie Watkins, who I've got some hope for. Spurs have not actually been kind of that great defensively of late, and I think that Watkins could have a bit of fun with Jack Grealish due back pretty soon as well. If he gets back in time for this game, he definitely could be a very good option. Then Watkins could really benefit from that. Now, in terms of transfers, the one thing that I know I'm definitely going to do is bring in Aaron Cresswell. Not only do I think he looks, reasonably good for this Arsenal game, Arsenal have been okay going forward and actually okay defensively. So I'm not necessarily expecting too much from Cresswell in this game. I just think it's a very good excuse to bring him in for this blank game week, as I'm going to keep him for the rest of the season and basically play him in every single game. So I really, really like Cresswell until the end of the season. In terms of the other move, I've toyed around with maybe getting someone like Saka in for 5.3 million. I think he offers okay value, but then him getting subbed at half time, only getting a 1-pointer against Spurs, kind of put me off a bit. The same with Bale. I was looking at getting Bale in, but he got subbed off at the 56th minute, only getting a 1-pointer. So it's quite hard to kind of make your mind up at the minute. I might go for Smith Rowe, as he's just really, really cheap. But yeah, I've got one more free transfer after I use Cresswell. So I do have 2 free transfers this week, and I will be using both of them and maybe stretching to a -4, which would potentially get me 10 men out, depending on the Bamford situation. Obviously, I'm pretty kind of set that Son is going to be out for quite a while, so he's definitely not going to be playing for this game week. So basically, depending on this game week, if I take on -4, I'll have should have minimum 9 players and potentially 10 players with Bamford. I hope you have enjoyed this quick little look ahead to Game Week 29, how the team lines up and potential transfers. I'm not expecting it to be too high scoring of a week. I don't have any kind of Brighton defender or Newcastle defender, which could hurt me, as points could come from there. I'll obviously be hoping for like a 1-1 result. That would be unbelievable. I don't think I plan on bringing in any kind of, Brighton or Newcastle defender. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this quick little preview ahead of Game Week 29. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for daily FPL content. Hit the like button if you have enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.